Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Today, I would like to discuss with you about the FLRM or further leave to remain based on marriage or partnership. Marami nagtatanong, Attorney, what are the most common reasons? What are the common reasons for refusals or for denials sa application for spouse visa or partner's visa or FLRM? And I'm going to tell you that one of the most common reasons or normal reasons for refusal is the issue about financial requirements. Financial requirements is one of the biggest cause of FLRM visa refusals. And I always tell my clients, because of this, you really must take the time to learn the relevant immigration rules. Kasi depende eh. Marami kasi nag-a-apply, they don't understand where they're coming from. If the applicant is coming from a self-employed or employed or in business, kasi magkakaiba pa rin yung self-employed. Hindi lahat ng self-employed pare-pareho. There are self-employed, there are directors, and at the same time employee of the same of a limited company. So there are different kind of um, categories in terms of financial requirements that apply to different kind of people depende kung saan ka nanggagaling. There is also this kind of self-sufficient or ang kanilang reliance on financial requirements ay nanggagaling sa savings. How much savings is required by the immigration rules? For example, nagre-rely siya sa pension or may sakit. There are different kind of categories and laws, provisions of the law that apply to different kind of applications. So it is very important for you to understand the requirements on minimum income threshold or the minimum income requirements or yung MIR na tinatawag. At kung may mga question kayo, it's important for you to understand, I know kapag employed, dapat 18,600 yan. Kapag ang basis mo ay savings, may iba na namang requirements yan. Kapag self-employment, iba rin ang requirements dyan. Hindi yan pare-pareho. So, different kind of situation or circumstances, they have a different kind of requirement. Now, many people as well ask me, is an immigration lawyer required to submit an FLRM application? Not necessarily. You don't need a lawyer all the time. No, an immigration lawyer is not required if, and I always say if, you're confident, you understand the law, you are well equipped to answer all the question, and you need to be fully aware of the relevant FLRM visa requirements. Maraming requirements to, hindi ito basta makasagot lang ng A, B, C, D. Kasi kung ganun lang pala, di madali. Lahat nakakapasa. Pero there are times, and I must admit, that may mga pagkakataon na akala natin straightforward, and just to find out na very deep and very complex pala yung kaso o yung application kahit akala natin straightforward. So in those days or in those circumstances, you may need an advice from a professional like a lawyer. Now, another question is, how are the supporting documents submitted? If you're applying, depende. If you're applying outside the UK, magkakaiba. If you're applying outside the UK from Manila, you need to submit and upload it online. If you're applying from the UK, there's also a portal, a system where you can upload the relevant documentations. Now, ito sinasabi ko mga kaibigan na hindi basta lang makapag-upload. Kasi may mga nag-a-upload, kulang-kulang. Dapat talaga importante na kumpleto. Kumpleto rin dyan, kasama rin dyan ang ating mga covering letters of support. Kasi minsan, ang problema kasi nitong mandatory documents, kaya hindi ako nagre-rely talaga dyan sa mandatory documents lagi. Bagamat isa yon sa mga tinitingnan ko, mandatory documents yun na yun. Pero the burden of proof is always on you as the applicant to provide relevant documentations to validate your or confirm or back up your situation. For example, may mga tao na hindi nila nakukumply yung requirement. Why? So you have to write a letter. You have to write a covering letter. May mga, if you're applying from outside the UK, for example, you're applying in Manila, okay? And the normal requirement is that you need to, you can send it or you can scan it from a scanning center in the UK. Now, I found out for many, many months now, and I think years, na itong scanning center sa UK is no longer existing. And also, there's another option for you to scan it in Manila. Now, you have to be concerned on this because I have experienced it with many clients that may mga pagkakataon na in-scan sa Manila pero hindi na-receive nung decision maker. But the applicant is very adamant, very strong to say that I have submitted the particular document. For example, bank statement. Pinadala o binigay ko sa scanner sa Manila, sa BFS Makati, pero ang sistema baka hindi na-scan o nakalimutang i-scan. So, I always recommend mga kaibigan to scan it yourself, upload it yourself. Do the organization, proper filing of the names. Isulat mo, for example, bank statement June 2022 or payslip February 2022. Don't just scan it like all over the place, like very sporadic. Dapat kailangan very organized. Kaya, para matulungan mo rin yung decision maker sa decision making na maayos ang pagkakagawa, kailangan merong organization o lahat ng financial documents, boom. Lahat ng mga educational documents, dito. Lahat ng mga letters of support, other and miscellaneous documents, dito. So, may proper, meron silang tinatawag na bundling or tinatawag na per section. So, hindi lahat iscan mo lang ng scan, parang bahala na si Batman, no? It doesn't work that way. Your job is to help the decision maker to make their job easier and for them not to be, oh, this is a disorganized application. So, importante mga kaibigan na kayo ay organize, filing, maayos ang mga file names, sama-sama yung mga bank statements, sama-sama yung payslips, sama-sama yung mga documents like marriage certificate, birth certificate, etc. etc. So, importante yan mga kaibigan. So, I always recommend not to scan it, not to allow the scanner in Manila or in the UK to scan it by themselves without you seeing it. Kasi pag na-scan na nila, sa dami, hindi ka nila bibigyan ng copy na na-scan nila eh. But the good thing about if you're going to scan it yourself, dun sa system, sa online, na ikaw ang nag-scan, makikita mo yung mga scanned documents na hindi ibinibigay ng mga scanner sa Manila kung sila mag-i-scan or scanner sa UK. Basta sila, na-scan na namin. So wala kang habol, wala kang call, o wala kang control what documents have been scanned or have not been scanned. And pag hindi nakita ng decision maker yon, wala. Samantalang kung ikaw nag-scan, everything is there. Kung may nakalimutan, pwede mong ma-scan ulit o pwede mong ma-upload ulit. So, yun lang muna mga kaibigan for today, and I hope that you have learned something from me. Again, this is Atty Magsino from Queen's Park Solicitors. Have a good day. Bye for now.